take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Gives it back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passes short and sharp. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Donadoni! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Opts to play it. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Otto. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Rashford. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Raul.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played back in. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rashford gets it clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Donadoni, he's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rashford looking to run onto it. Azar. Thuram. Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. No way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
No, he's not getting any further than that. And here's Raul. Looking for the run. That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Raul. Baresi cuts it out. Mbappe. And it's Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Hazard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's a decent clearance. Otto. Rashford. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Mateus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. Rashford. He's beaten the last man. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Hullet. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Thuram. Hullet. That's an excellent interception. And He's quick to get it clear again. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chiellini attempts a clearance.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count.
Climbs up big! That's another chance! He's scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Rashford. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Maldini. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is a little undercooked. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Gullit gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Alonso. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has not gone well. And here's Rashford. Baresi deals with that comfortably. And he's there to get it away. India still ahead by the game's only goal. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Donatoni. And it's Gullit. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. And this is Raul. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Number 8.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 5.
Oh, good spread.
Number
And here's
4,
Osimhen.
Hazard.
That's a good ball.
Number 18, Osimhen.
Pedri.
Number
Beckenbauer
20,
pulls off an
Bernardo
exemplary
Silva.
piece of defending.
Substitutions taking place.
Odo. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Iniesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And he's heaved it away. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Donadoni. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ferdinand gets it away. Corner. It's their second corner of the game. Now who's going to be first to this? India have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pirlo. Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Hazard. Approaching the half-hour mark. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually...
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. Iniesta. And he's been shifted off it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Donadoni. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Baresi. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Belletti. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's running through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. India can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Son Heung-min! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He shifted it to the flank. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's been slipped through. That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Threads one in. Oh, that big chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
60 minutes played. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And that has been clubbed away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played out to the right. He's got away. And this is Son Heung-min. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. No question, this is the... He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
15.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
4.
actually.
Pirlo. serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 23.
Defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
India still have the cards to affect this game.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's gone for a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. He is just caressing the ball. It's a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out of play for a throw. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. He's one-on-one, shot, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could move up a gear here. Pele. Mbappe. Iniesta. Foot in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, Iniesta. El dorsal 14.
India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Xavi Alonso couldn't squeeze it through. Osimhen, and he's only too happy to take. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's De Bruyne. A heavy challenge. Davids trying to keep this in. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Minutos de descuento.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Xavi Alonso. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bebeto. 4 extra minutes added on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
वेलकम टू माय स्ट्रीम गाइस। कैसे हो आप सब? स्ट्रीम को लाइक करो और अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना गाइस। आई नीड योर सपोर्ट। बंदा अच्छा खेला। चलो जी जी।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And now they can clear their lines. Passing is crisp and sharp, well read, and the danger is averted. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Azar, and he plays one through. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Check clears. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maldini.
Just as a...
Could be danger here! And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be...
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Not the most accurate pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now there's a fine. And the shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bellingham. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Thuram. Baresi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace,
guys,
nor
stream पे जब भी
intensity.
नया हो थोड़ा like
Exactly
कर
what's
दो guys.
required when on the counter-attack.
इमला कब सुधर गाड़े
And that is a little undercooked. Hazard. Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort!
सेव दे दिया
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
एक गोलकीपर बहुत बढ़िया है
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
भी बढ़िया है ना हाँ
The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Rijkaard. Bellingham. Now, can they get him all? And Del Piero!
good sir
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tries to... takes a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run
Raman
and
पूरी
stay on
गया
side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing
Yeah,
less than
so
they
बोलना
deserve,
भी
Peter.
थोड़ा
They're in the driving seat now.
O'Shea,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
and he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Donatoni. And that is out of play. Played in deep.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's... Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, look at the space here. Terrific header. It's in. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bellingham. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Nedved.
And that's another throw. Mbappe! And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Foot in.
भाई
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Great vision. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Koeman defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now that's well seen too.
Ay, Neymar.
Neymar. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Oh, he's been... There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's worked it through. Mbappe! He has found the way. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Number 4.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 21, Makalele.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost...
आज बस हारते ही जा रहा हूँ। आज का दिन क्या खराब है, मेरा गेम प्ले ही खराब है आज।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah.
Rooney! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant... Goes for a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Spread neatly. Rodri. Now it's Barcola. Not the most accurate pass. Here's Beckenbauer. Delivers with whip. That's a sharp pass. Goulet. Now it's Goulet. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hakimi. This looks promising. Barcola's... He's got tall! Goal, Austria! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
It's just beyond his reach. Chance here to counter. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. Barcola. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Barcola's cross. Mbappe. And it's Nedved. Barcola. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And he's worked it through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Tries to play it through. He is just caressing the ball. Played in. Bullish header! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
And Dybala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ferdinand. More and more pressure on the ball here. Check is there to clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here. And across. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been drilled forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. He's through here, and this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe is onto this, shapes to shoot, and he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt...
Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. India are looking to go forward now. And here's Barcola, Dybala, and this is Dembele. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. No, he's missed it!
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Substitution in progress.
Austria can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone direct here.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Tries from distance. And that is wildly off target.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hakimi. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. Yildiz. Closing in on goal. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Thuram. Baresi, the man. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose here. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Maldini gets it clear. No way through. And they've got rid. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that was never going to make it. Rooney. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Maldini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier in. Climbs up big! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, super ball! Mbappe takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that has been clubbed away. So what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, can he get onto this? Greenwood has it out wide and in space. He gets big! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Flings in across. Czech claims it. Safe hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
गाइस स्ट्रीम पे जो भी नया हो थोड़ा लाइक कर दो गाइस और अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना.
India close now to seeing this one through to the end. That is good alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. Rooney. Mendes gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Terrific header. Just off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Austria have a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Substitution
India
on the
are
field.
able now to make their
Number 10,
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the
Well, his
field
stamina was
is
called into question then,
number
but there's
13,
And he's had a hit!
Rijkaard.
He's missed, but not by that far.
very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
मेरा वो
That
गेम प्ले
was-
नहीं आ रहा है. जब 7 आई थिंक गेम पे लॉस हुआ था तब से मैं हार रहा हूँ. वो 7 जो मैच था वही लास्ट अच्छा वाला था. उसके बाद धड़ाधड़ एक पे एक बैक टू बैक हारते गए.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks.
And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Rooney. And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's gone looking for safety. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. Nesta. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's a pretty loose pass, distributed tidily. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his... Decent chance! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Maldini has it in a wide position. And it's claimed by the keeper.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rooney. Looking for Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go. He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
India get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rooney. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Has a look and place it forward. And this is Romario. Messi gets into some space. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And he's there to retrieve it. Thuram. Nedved. Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Nedved. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
India head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more.
There they go, hunting again.
He's in a good position here. And he's had it nicked away. Turan. Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Bergomi going vertical. Rooney. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Rooney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rooney. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney. And this is Rooney. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Las Vegas Lights clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer, and it's Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. This one, it's Rooney! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's decided to go for it. That is decidedly lacking.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
David
on both sides,
Number
actually.
9, Erling Haaland. Number 2,
Ibrahimovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Number 12.
Half an hour gone in the second half. No, that's been intercepted.
Number 18.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Plays it through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. India do have a chance to counter here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved. And that's going up front in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here? Azar. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that has been cut short. Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And we have our very first corner. India have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. DiMarco. Rooney. Cannavaro. Zanetti. And it's Griezmann. Rijkaard. And Robertson. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zanetti tries to play it through. He's found some space. He rises! Goal! The Czech Republic! There is the breakthrough. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Great defending, strong and determined.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nakata, out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into... He's got tall! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Some really good ball movement. Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. Neymar! Really well taken goal. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
24 minutes is number 10, Neymar!
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Zanetti. And it's gone back to the keeper. Robertson. Nakata. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Thuram. Zanetti. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, given away. It's Ibrahimovic! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Zanetti. Well, that has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Van Bouten. And it's Nakata. And Robertson. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Goal, the Czech Republic! And they've got their lead back. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
The Czech Republic go into the lead. Zanetti. Thuram. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Added time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's not. Oh, what a mistake! Tries to cross. Zanetti. Thuram. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Here we go again then.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, they could break here. Cavani. That'll be a throw-in. And Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Robertson. Foot in. Rooney.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Robertson. There will be a throw-in. Nakata going full tilt down the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
India really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Thuram. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's forced to go back. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Griezmann. Antonetti. And it's Thuram. Thuram. Antonetti. Robertson. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Zanetti. And it's Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now that's well seen too. Robertson. But it's Thuram. Zanetti. Robertson. Played back to the goalkeeper. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Well read, nice interception. Griezmann. Antonetti. Now it's Griezmann. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
DiMarco. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get it through? Delivers the ball. Oh, smash! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Zanetti. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Hangs one in. Good read, needed to be. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Big chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. The muscular approach does pay off here. Back to the keeper it goes.
2 added minutes has been
Cannavaro.
indicated.
Robertson. Cannavaro. And time is up. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the...
He's had a shot! Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. And this is Ronaldinho. Zanetti. And it's played in. Rooney.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now there's a fight. It's Ibrahimovic! There it is! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
En el minuto 17, el dorsal 5. Ibrahimovic.
India have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Corner number 2 then. India are looking to go forward now. Now it's Nedved. Zanetti. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. Ibrahimovic! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have
livestream पे जो भी नया हो
extended
थोड़ा
their
लाइक
lead
कर दो
in
गाइस
the blink of an
और
eye.
अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may
Offside.
not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Rooney. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a promising position, and it's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Kaka. And it's been given away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Messi. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way past. Foot in. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Some resolute defending there. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Nedved. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Picked out brilliantly. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
India clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Baresi. Beckenbauer. And this is Rooney. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's onside.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now, can they get him away? Ferdinand. And it's Neymar. Chance here to counter. Neatly clipped into space. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Could be danger here. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal cuts out the pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. No, he's not getting his way this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played back in. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defense out.
like करो इसको चेंज करके 6-2 हुआ ना, थोड़ा खेल लेते हैं, इसके बाद चेंज करेंगे।
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
10,
can now
Messi.
introduce the first of
El
their
dorsal
substitutes.
7, Kaká. El dorsal 9,
Zanetti.
el dorsal 11, Neymar. El
And it's
dorsal
Lewandowski.
19,
It's
Ronaldinho.
Lewandowski!
Serán
And what a big...
sustituidos
Oh, he's
por
been caught
el
napping.
dorsal 18,
Delivered with swing.
Hazard.
And
El
he's
dorsal
heaved it
21,
away.
Scholes. El
And
dorsal
they've got
20,
rid.
el dorsal 15, el dorsal 22.
And that's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Ball's out once more. Played over towards the opposite flank. Rashford. And it's been played through. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move
निकल
by the
गया,
boss.
निकल गया,
I think the manager's claiming an
काहे
assist
निकल
here.
गया।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to...
Decent chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. And it's Nedved. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neymar. Roberto Baggio. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guti has created one goal already. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Czech claims it without any fuss. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. India are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And here's Suarez. Ronaldinho. Oh, smashing him off the post. Neymar.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time. And Guti! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rooney. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. Baggio does really well there. He is strong. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. shot could be... Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Baggio. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckenbauer, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mane, can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. And he's got the beating of his man. So much. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And here's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it out wide. And it's Thuram. Knocks it into space.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And they've got a throw. Now it's Maldini. Guti gets over and intercepts. Good ball, good take. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, well played, well played. And this is Neymar. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Van de Ven. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mane. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar plays it in. Oh, well played. Here comes a big header. Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They
गाइस
just
स्ट्रीम पे जो भी
will
नया हो
not
थोड़ा
lie
लाइक कर
down.
दो गाइस
Well,
और
this
अच्छा
is
लगे तो
just
सब्सक्राइब भी
incredible. I
कर
mean,
देना
who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
ये Mbappe
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
ये जो गोलकीपर है ओपोनेंट का ये एडविन वैन डर सार जो भी है ये बहुत बढ़िया है इसका हाइट बहुत ही बढ़िया
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
Barcelona
22.
choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal
Quite a
7.
thriller this one's
El
become.
dorsal 18.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
El dorsal
And
8.
here's
El
Ibrahimovic.
dorsal 11. El dorsal 15.
Ferdinand.
Sneijder. El dorsal
Neymar,
10.
a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Makalele calmly anticipates. Barcelona finding their passes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has sent him sprawling. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rooney. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Corner number 4 coming up here. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's a fine challenge. Real chance! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has 2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6. Kagawa.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider with the short one. Nice sequence of passes. Big chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a promising position. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
But it's Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Best. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cruyff. And he's worked it through. Now, can he find a finish? Tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores.
गाइस स्ट्रीम पे नया हो तो थोड़ा लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम को, अगर अच्छा लगे तो सब्सक्राइब भी कर देना गाइस। सब्सक्राइब बाय गाइस, सी यू टुमारो। अभी के लिए बंद करना है क्योंकि मेरे को उठना है। अभी तो कोई देख नहीं रहा है, फिर भी थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग माय स्ट्रीम। ऐसे ही सपोर्ट करते रहना गाइस। मैं चाहता हूँ आप लोग मुझे सपोर्ट करें। थैंक यू गाइस, बाय, गुड नाइट, सी यू टुमारो, बाय।
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up